Get ready to translate. It's on? Yeah, it's on. Good evening. Please keep drinking while I'm talking. Especially those of you enjoying the Absolute Falcon. You're welcome. I'd like to start. Thanks, buddy. I'd like to start by congratulating Faith and Bruce, Sheila, David, and Lauren, and obviously Lexi and Lauren as well. I'm honored to be the best man, although it's impossible to not think about the great Jerry Seinfeld line speaking about himself being a best man. The title seems a bit much. If I'm the best man, why is she marrying him? I'll just settle for being a pretty good man. Today, Andrew, you're clearly the best man. Andrew and I became friends back in 3rd grade. We played a basketball game where the winner would get to go out with the girl that we both liked, which at the time meant holding hands if we were lucky. For the record, I was winning that game until some of Andrew's friends chased me off the court, but that's for another time. After the game, we bonded over the fact that neither of us actually got to hold hands with Larkin, and we've been friends ever since. In our 20-plus years of friendship, our life paths have mirrored each other's to an incredible degree. We both moved through the Chappaqua school system together, causing ulcers along the way for Mrs. Fisher, Mr. Breen, and countless others. We went to Kutcher Sports Academy together, attended Georgetown together, and now both work in finance and live in the city with women who are, let's face it, way out of our leagues. If only Andrew were a little better looking and a Falcons fan, we'd be nearly indistinguishable. Andrew has always been an upstanding citizen, although he wasn't always as domesticated as he is now. If we would have set the odds back in 2002 at Greeley, that by his mid-20s, Andrew would be waking up early on Sunday mornings to walk a 3-pound dog named Baby through the snow because he was that head over heels in love, I think we would have gotten about 1,000 to 1 odds. We definitely had our share of interesting experiences back in the day, like when we lost Mr. Friendly, Andrew's pet iguana, inside a piece of furniture for about 6 hours. Now, Andrew really bonded with Mr. Friendly. In fact, when Mr. Friendly passed away, Andrew actually held a burial service outside in a freezing cold winter for Mr. Friendly, laying him calmly to rest under more than a foot of snow. Of course, Andrew hadn't thought through what would happen when the snow melted in the spring, leaving a dead but perfectly preserved iguana in the middle of his yard. Well done. Andrew's always been such a great friend. He saved my butt on more than a few occasions. As a premature driver, I once backed my parents' car down a mountain outside Andrew's house, and he helped me get it back without noticeable damage. He's also done more chores at my parents' house than I have, helping to prevent many Wien family screaming matches. So, thanks, buddy. Andrew's extremely generous, looking to help others at every opportunity. Whether it's something simple, like hosting pre-games for our friends for the last decade plus in Chappaqua, or something more meaningful, like taking on a role as a mentor in the Big Brother program. Andrew is truly one of the most kind-hearted people you're ever going to meet. Andrew's just an all-around great guy. He's fun, caring, loyal, witty, kind, reliable. Sorry, Andrew, I can't read your handwriting. What's the rest of this? In all seriousness, Andrew is all of those things. He's also athletic, as he will remind you at every opportunity. He did have the 2 biggest catches of our football season, senior year of high school, including the section championship clincher that allowed us to go to the state championship game. But as athletic and cool of an image as Andrew tried to portray to the girls back at Greeley, he conveniently forgot to mention that we used to cruise around Chappaqua in his Xterra, belting out our duo of Pop by NSYNC. Harmony and remix noises always included, of course. So Nikki, if he ever tries to serenade you, I really hope his voice has gotten a little better. On a bit more of a quick, serious note, Andrew probably has no idea how big of an impact he had on my life in this regard. But on New Year's Eve 2000, when everyone was talking about how big of a night it was going to be and how crazy things were going to be, we didn't have any specific plans. And after hearing about some affordable last-minute tickets available to the Billy Joel concert at the Garden, Andrew suggested we go, and we just hopped on a train and went. It was an awesome concert and an unforgettable experience. And I've really carried that approach ever since. when there's a fun experience to be had, just go for it and figure out the details along the way, which has led to more than a few lifelong memories. So Andrew, thank you. Nikki. Getting there. If I'd have known you and Andrew would end up getting married, I probably would have thought twice back in college before butt-nakedly chasing you guys out of my apartment with a samurai sword. What can you do? Yeah, Wags remembers. But Nikki really is amazing. So beautiful, caring, smart, sweet, funny, and warm. It's only right for her to end up with the perfect guy. So Andrew, thank God you're marrying her before she finds him. I'm so thrilled to have gotten to know Nikki so well over the better part of the last decade. I have a lot of fun, funny, and nostalgic memories with Andrew, and I'm so thankful that we started to accumulate our own as well, although we can forget about the end of the Green Day concert. Andrew and Nikki really are the perfect match for one another. Even their hosting specialties complete each other. Nikki makes the drinks, sangria, and Andrew makes the snacks, 7-layer dip, always with a 6-layer specialty, sans sour cream, just for me. Thanks to everybody. And even as a quick aside, tonight, you can tell how perfect they were for each other because neither of them were nervous at all. When we were signing the ketubah, Nikki was just like, make sure Andrew signs it. And when we were on our way, waiting to walk into the ceremony, Andrew turned to me and said, relax, buddy, it'll be okay. And Andrew, even though I'm only a few months behind you on the wedding road, the best marriage guidance that I've already received and will pass along to you this evening is this. If you're clever, you'll always have the last word. And if you're really clever, you'll never use it. Everybody, please raise your glasses. And let's toast to the happy couple. To the many decades of remarkable health and happiness ahead, to the hundreds of wonderful occasions, and the thousands of laughs and special moments that you'll share just between the two of you, to Andrew and Nikki.